I'm going to show you how I use social media in my teacher business.
Hi, I'm Margaret. I'm a mother and ex-corporate turned Ontario teacher and have been in the classroom since 2012. Come along on my call to teach journey.
I'm in my closet right now because this is the only quiet spot I have. My kids are downstairs. And so I'm going to fold this pile of clothes right here and organize them by color, by rainbow apparently, because according to Social Edit, that's how we like things. So I've had people ask me, do I need social media to do well on TPT or Teachers Pay Teachers or selling teacher resources? No, but does it help? Yes. I made my first milestone on TPT, which is 40,000 within my first 6 months with 700 followers on Instagram. Actually, probably less than that. And that was when I was sporadic posting, no strategy at all. I do personally believe that you can do well in your TPT or teacher business as long as you have a solid solution that you're selling. But social media gives you reach that you can't imagine. Personally, I have a bigger vision of where I want my company to go, beyond TPT. So that reach is really something. It is valuable to me. Building a brand and credibility requires other people to believe and trust you. And so I believe social media does a great job of that. So what is social media? You can Google that definition yourself. But for me personally, my interpretation and understanding of it is using a platform so as to share something and allow other people to share and interact with you. And so if you are a public account, you are opening the doors to possibly everyone and anyone, basically as many people as you can reach. It's a business marketing tool so that you can reach the market, and hopefully it is targeted so that you can share what you can offer. What I want to share with you on this video is that everyone has their own end game. Everyone has their own goal on what they want to do with social media for their business. No two paths are alike. I can assure you though that if you do run multiple social media platforms, it is a lot of work. Is it fun? Yes. Personally for me, social media is my creative outlet. So I started my Instagram account when it was 2019. And I was pretty late to the game. I used it to consume social media and get ideas. I got some great ideas off of there. I was posting very sporadically, once a month. I had no strategy. I didn't have a niche. I didn't know what hashtags were. I was clearly a consumer. I was not a creator. I started to take social media more seriously when I launched my TPT store. That was August 2020. I didn't take advantage of that huge wave of growing a fast, quick following that a lot of people did. I was still posting sporadically, but I started taking it seriously, I would say, in summer 2021. This was after I launched my website, where I was consistent. I had a strategy in place, and then I went pretty all down on TikTok, I would say 2022. So this is where I was on TikTok, February 2022. I remember posting this video of sharing how I use my resources. It went big. It was my first big TikTok video, and I realized wow, the potential of TikTok. And this is where I am right now at the end of December in TikTok. And it has been a lot of work, but I have seen results. There is an ROI on this. This is not in color. So one of the questions I asked myself when I first going all out on social media was, what am I using social media for? I personally use social media to build my brand. And so as of now, that's my strategy. I'm not here to gain followers. I'm here to gain fans. That's my strategy right now. The majority, a big chunk of my business income comes from selling my resource solutions. A fraction, a very small fraction, comes from paid sponsored posts. The paid sponsored posts I do is to build my brand. I've turned down many. I'm still I won't post something, a sponsored post that I personally do not use myself or in my classroom. And so I'm very aware of that. It's also time. I don't have a lot of time. The majority of my time is spent doing things that generate my ROI, like i.e. make money, which is creating my resources. Now that's totally different if you like your business income comes from sponsored posts, or if that's what you want to do, which requires a bigger following, then that's a different story, right? That's a different strategy. My pillar in everything that I do in my business has always been to add value. You hear that a lot in the language that I say and what I write and what I portray, is that I want to be value added. Now, value added can mean very different things for many different people. Like it could mean entertainment for some, or trends, or dancing. For me personally, I hope to, when people hear or see my call to teach, that I provide practical resources and inspiration. And so like I get real on social media. I've shared wins, I've shared losses. However, at the end of the day, I share what I want to share. Each social media platform is different, and I can't stress that enough. I have a lot of blues. I mean, you can see that for yourself. Like people who may do well on TikTok may not, it doesn't convert to other platforms. Like I'm a good example, right? Like I have a great community on Instagram, but you look at my YouTube and I have just a little over like 400 subscribers, right? But I think like that's the beauty of it. Like it's different people use different platforms, and that's opportunity. I did an Instagram story, like this was a few months ago, and I asked my audience, do you have TikTok? 75% of people who participated did not have TikTok. Is that not opportunity? So in terms of the different platforms, this is what I do. I post whatever I want, whenever I want on TikTok. It's the more like unfiltered me, in the sense that it's a lot less stress, but that's what the platform wants, like that specific platform wants. You'll see me post a variety of things. Like I'll post tutorials, I'll post me talking, not talking, me doing silly dances. It's been doing well so far. Sorry, Facebook. Facebook is like an afterthought. Well, Facebook is connected to Instagram. So whatever I post on IG usually just automatically gets posted on my Facebook page as well. But not always the case, because they've had bugs. That is something I need to work on. I do see a lot of opportunity in Facebook. Instagram is where most of the community feel is, and it's where I am able to nurture the audience that I have built. It's where I spend most of my time right now. It's 2022. That can very well change in the next year. Who knows, right? Because things are constantly changing. I'm still learning. Everything it's changing all the time. I lose followers every day, but that's, what the Instagram coaches say, that could be a good thing. Like people can move on. I've built this account slowly. Yeah, it's frustrating sometimes because it is slow, but I'm happy with the engagement. It has remained consistent, like if not improved, over the last year. So engagement is how your audience interacts with you, like either like, share, comment, personal DM, or whatnot. And so you can go online, you can check for yourself, like the health of your Instagram or your social media engagement. Just Google like Instagram calculator online, and there's lots of free ones. So if you Google like Instagram calculator, here are some examples. Like this one is free, and you can see like benchmark as to how your account is performing. So in general, this is great. As your account grows, your engagement percentage declines. And I guess this is where like my own standards that don't really make sense come in. Like I don't like to set my goals in according to standards. Like I have a goal, I have a vision, I try my best to meet it. I feel like this is going like off of a complete tangent, but how I work and how I function is that when I have an idea, I'm like laser focused and I give it everything. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, because I know that I have tried my best. So I want to keep my engagement, like even though everyone says it's hard, and it may not be, I don't want to say it's not feasible, but it's like when I post a reel, let's just say, my goal is to reach at least my audience. Do I always meet it? No. Like you can totally look at my stats. That's just my goal, and I try my best, and if I don't meet it, I don't meet it. So every post that I make, I've put a lot of thought into it. I think the greatest content creators like make it look easy. Like they really do make it look easy, but it is like hustle to the max, For Instagram, let's just say I try to plan I try to plan a week out. It's not always the case. Like most of the time, I will just get an idea, I'll write it down, I may film that day or the day after, and then post the next few days, right? I usually have a whole list of ideas that I save on my phone notes, and then I film whenever I get a chance. I'll batch film whenever I get a chance, and that's the case. For TikTok, usually actually I film on the fly. Like I said before, it's like my unfiltered me. I post whenever I get a chance, and I usually, whenever I get an idea, I just film using, and for all of them actually, I film using that platform's interface. So for most of my posts on social media, as I said, it is to build my brand. From time to time, when it comes time to sell, like I will sprinkle it here and there. When I launch something on TPT or my website, I go to social media to blast it out. My Instagram community looks forward to it, I would say, if not expect it from me. Then I post on TikTok and it reaches like even more people. So yesterday I launched a digital product and I put it on a flash sale. So it got the traction that I needed to gain. Now, mind you, like everyone's still on break, wasn't the great timing, but it did what it needed to do. So that's how I sprinkle selling in. I think there's so much opportunity in this online world, and I've just started to delve into it. Like it's taken me 3 years to get to where I am right now, and I feel like I've just like hit the tip of the iceberg. Like it's just started, and I'm still learning every day. And I think that's part of one of the many reasons why I love running this business. Is it really is, as cliche as it is, it's that lifelong learning in me. Like I'm literally learning something new every day. Like this is, you know how adult education is, you're not necessarily learning anything new, it's building what you already know, but I'm literally learning like something new every day in this business, specifically in social media. So I'm just getting started. So as I finish here on my last shirt, one of the main basic principles that I have in business really is to diversify. I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket, especially in a basket in which I do not own. As I've mentioned in other videos, if you have an idea, go for it. Like try it. Like you won't know if you never try. Blue and white, some random green in there, black and gray. I have 2 yellow t-shirts and a beige. So I hope you enjoyed this episode so that you can see behind the scenes of why I do what I do. Social media has opened up so many opportunities for me. I have met so many people, gotten to know so many people because of it. I have learned so much, like I've mentioned before. I've had customers who reach out to me and have DM'd me saying like, thank you for your resources, or like, I just came back from mat leave and this has saved me so much time, or your resources have helped me become confident to teach math again. I'm speechless. Like I haven't gotten it anywhere else but through social media where people DM me. I have screenshot everyone, and it has been, I'm just so grateful. So if you liked this video, don't forget to hit subscribe. Thanks very much.